Look, I'm no escape artist. I mean, hell, I just learned how to escape my own characters. But if we pool together our resources, there is a way out of here. Our first step probably needs to be finding Daniel.
But how? He could be anywhere in the studio.
We don't know, but what we do know is that he could put us in any reality at any time, so wherever we look, we need to get there fast.
Great! Glad there's no pressure.
I think he's trying to film an episode.
Are you serious?
I don't need a stupid crew to make a show. I am the real talent around here. Hear ye, hear ye.
Oh god, what did I sign up for?
Quiet! Don't break my concentration, or else you'll end up like OT and Lauren.
Daniel? Are you okay?
Of course, I just need to piss us off. Take 5. But when I get back, you better have your shit together. Look at yourself.
Did the rest of you guys feel that too?
Yeah, what was that?
Something must be happening to Daniel to make him lose control. But what? Is he using the restroom? Daniel must not be strong enough to control his powers when, you know.
Then what are we waiting for?
Okay, let's get out of the studio and end this. I'll go first. No, Josh, thank you, but this is something I need to do myself.
She didn't die!
Shut up, PA. If Daniel hears us, he'll send us back to the horror reality and we'll be toast.
I'm sorry, I'm just really happy that you're alive and we're gonna be free, Alex.
Let's go. We're here to stop you, Daniel. This ends now. What the hell kind of reality is this?
There you are!
Tiger, what's going on?
Well, you kinda caught Daniel off guard while he was reading some Japanese comic, so I'm gonna say this is some Rashomon thing?
Yeah, whatever, you rancid sheep. I'm outside, I'm getting out of here.
Albert, I don't think you should be doing that.
Hell was that?
You going against the established reality literally caused the world to start to tear itself apart.
Well, great.
So what now?
It's convenient you asked. All of y'all, come with me.
Turncoat, your mother.
Now is not the time to act up. All of y'all come with me, play along, and we'll get through this together. Y'all have jury duty.
You mean we're going on trial?
It looks like it. You know, this could actually be a good thing for us.
And why is that?
Well, it could offer us some, let's face it, some much needed perspective.
Wait, if we're going on trial, then who's the judge?
Kaylee. She's the only one who's played for both sides, so she's the most objective party. Plus, letting her play judge was the only way to get her to accept this reality. But don't worry, Daniel will be watching this all too.
Okay, so I guess I'm going first? What do you want me to talk about anyway? How much of a jerk Daniel has been?
How about you tell us how you joined DTF?
What? Really? I haven't thought about those days for a long time. They weren't exactly great.
Perfect.
Okay. Here we go.
Watch this. This is the final step.
Oh, yeah.
From the moment I first joined DTF, I knew I had entered the boys' club. Hey everyone! My name is Alex. I'm the new director Tyler hired. He said...
A girl?
Yeah, we hired the dude named Alex.
My name is Alex. You chose me.
Oh, we got a new PA. Hey, Toots. How about you run downstairs and get me a latte, okay? Thanks, sweet cheeks.
Oh! The first thing I did was hire a female PA.
She's an actress and she can also do writing, so...
Next up, we needed some decent talent on the show, so I hired Austin.
She's gonna be our new actor.
Hello, boys. I'm ready for a new conquest, so if any of you guys want to be tamed, call me up, alright?
To be fair, when I hired him, I thought he was a woman.
Hey
Then,
everyone, this
Lauren,
is
to try to get a
Lauren,
female
and she's
perspective
gonna be
involved
writing
in the
for
writing
us now. Say hi to
process.
Lauren, everyone.
Hi, Lauren.
Don't get comfortable here.
It took me joining for this show to get halfway decent. With time, though, things really did start to turn around for Down to Film.
No,
Okay.
calm down.
Lauren,
Speak,
yeah.
speak.
So it starts in Jupiter and then works its way to Pluto. You know, we're
But
gonna
what if,
establish
you know-
Pluto.
So I just go?
Yes. How did you join DTF?
Well, at the time I had been replaced by Joaquin Flippin' Phoenix for some big part, so I was looking for work. That's when Alex contacted me. And boy, did I not realize what I was getting into. At that time, I was playing Christopher Columbus, and DTF was the new world. After transitioning from film to television, my first impression of you all was that you were a bunch of uncultured swine, and it was I who would bring you all some much-needed class. Silence! Now we shall begin. So I went to work. I know now that I was wrong, but back then I thought that many of you were lost causes. But Daniel? He was someone that I had hoped for. I believed I had made Daniel literate. That, from me, he learned how to craft a true story. And after that, there was no stopping him.
A, B, C, D.
Oh, so very good, Daniel. D is the first letter of your name. Daniel. Yeah, you see? Now what is that letter right here?
Ah,
So very close. That's E. So it has one more node there than the F.
I'm sorry.
It's quite alright, my boy. Quite all right. Lauren! Lauren, what are you doing? Get out of here!
Blasted. Filthy savages. Not a moment's peace.
So here we are now. All of this is my fault. Daniel wouldn't even have the ability to craft this entire world if it wasn't for me.
Yes, sir. Austin, what are you talking about? You didn't teach Daniel how to write.
I'm sorry. I'm still trying to separate the method memories from the real ones.
I feel like we need someone else. Your guys' opinions feel a little stale.
Stale? An hour ago we were fighting for our lives.
Pardon us if there's not too many fresh voices around, but Daniel hasn't exactly made DTF a conducive place, what with all the murdering.
Well, how about we see what OT has to say?
OT, Kaylee, OT is dead. How do you expect him to talk?
We get a medium.
And who would that be?
Well, so much for never seeing you guys again. Where the hell am I?
Will, you're in Josh's body. See, Daniel did this weird reality thing, and...
Will, we brought you back from the dead so you could tell us about your perspective of your time here at DTF. Just start from the beginning.
Yeah, I only started working for you dweebs because my mom wouldn't get off Tyler's back about getting me a job. Then they stuck me with you guys, and we all know how that went. I liked Albert, though. And you know, when I actually gave DTF a chance, there was some pretty good stuff in there. Really wish I could have told y'all.
Will, what about Daniel?
Oh, you mean the jackass who caused my death?
Alright, we're done here. Next!
Go back to hell, Will.
See you there, buddy.
Again?
Here's hoping we get Lauren this time.
Austin? Alex? Where am I?
Listen, OT, I know this sounds weird, but you're dead. We brought you back because Daniel put us in this janky reality and we're channeling you through Josh.
Okay. What am I supposed to do?
Describe what happened when you hired Alex, and talk about what led Daniel up to this.
Being the producer in charge of the budget, Daniel made my job hard. Then hiring Alex, who brought on basically the rest of the crew, didn't make it any easier for us to stay afloat either.
Alright, you know what? I trust you.
I would love to be an actor for you.
But at the end of the day, you could say it was all worth it. I slaved and slaved away on a budget thinking, will it get better? Is it even worth it? But in retrospect, it was worth it the whole time. I was just in my own head so much that I never got the opportunity to stop and appreciate you guys and what we were making.
I wanted to say this to you all after I escaped those chains, but I guess I was struck down.
By Daniel.
Daniel, I know you're listening. You want this creative control so bad, but now you're losing sight of what you wanted in the first place. You're not improving the show. You're tearing it down. You wanted power, and now you have it. Your EP. Was it worth it?
Daniel, what are you doing?
Shut up. It's my turn now.
Okay then. So, Daniel, let us have your...
All I wanted my entire life was a venue to express myself creatively and grow as an artist. I thought I had found that with DTF. And for a while, I had that. Then Alex was hired. Before her, the crew used to love what I had to pitch. But now, everything I tried to put in front of y'all got shot down. You guys never even tried to hear me out. But sure, you let Alex bring on this square with no personality, then later you decided to let him join the writing team because I guess my work wasn't substantial in the slightest. I spent so much time alone trying to think of an idea that would get you all to like me, or give the slightest ounce of respect. That's why my writing deteriorated. I felt I had to conjure up every outlandish idea possible just to get some attention. The only person to appreciate my work after Alex and Austin joined was Satan. The only person to ever encourage me was the devil. What does that say about all of you?
So you feel like your abuse of power is justified?
Of course. I have a right to do whatever it takes to earn respect. If you couldn't respect me as a writer, then all you guys had to respect me as EP. But somehow, even when I rose to power, nobody showed allegiance to me.
Hey!
So yeah, I was angry. And I still am. Who do you people think you are that you're so far above me that the idea of being looked in the eye and told, "Good job, Daniel," is unrealistic?
You think this allows you to kill people?
Yeah, what'd you expect me to do?
You couldn't talk to them? Ask them to be nice?
It's just that, well, obviously
Ooh, Rashomon reality. This is an interesting choice.
Alfredo, I thought I gave you specific orders to kill Thomas.
You did, but I fought him off.
Yeah, right. The only reason you're alive is because I found true heroism in my heart, which allowed me to spare your measly life.
Is this true?
Totally.
Sort of.
Whoa. I can't believe I almost...
Don't worry, man. I get it. I mean, I'm glad I'm alive and all, but I get it.
For real, that wasn't me. That was some weird Daniel juju. Do you have any idea what's going on?
Not at all. But I really don't want to stick around here to find out.
You're right. We need to go find the rest of the crew. God only knows what Daniel's been doing.
So I see the rest of the crew. Where's OT?
Thomas.
I killed him.
Daniel? How could you?
I had to. I had to make an example for the crew.
No. No, you didn't. You didn't have to do any of this!
You don't understand, Thomas. None of you do. I had to.
What's happening?
Daniel can't even keep himself together. He won't be able to hold this reality for much longer.
So we just have to sit here while this maniac tears our reality apart.
You need to get Thomas under control.
So what now?
Fredo, let's hear your side of the story. Tell us about what you've seen during your time on the show.
Thing is, I've been on this show for a while. And I've seen a lot of people come and go. I've seen a lot of good scripts get written, one or two even written by Daniel, but only for the final product to wind up disappointing. I've seen plenty of ego clashing get in the way of any actual art the show could have produced. I thought about leaving every once in a while. I really did. The one thing that kept me though was that I felt truly wanted. I was hot stuff, and being the main talent, I loved having writers make parts just for me. That was until we hired Austin. Alex promised us that Austin was the next coming of Christ, and I was worried my looks wouldn't be able to cut it anymore. I was happy though that I finally had someone to act against. Austin and Alex also started taking charge in the writer's room, slowly phasing Daniel out. I thought the show was going to get better, but instead we stayed at the same quality. There was just more animosity towards one another. So there it is. DTF was never a great show, to be honest. Not because of a lack of talent, far from it, but because everybody's egos got in the way. OT was too money-oriented, Alex was too controlling, Austin, quite frankly, wasn't as good of an actor as everybody made him out to be. And Daniel, well, Daniel wasn't a horrible writer, but he wasn't great. He was just all right, just like the rest of us. We're all mediocre, just like the show we make.
Are you saying we're average?
That is exactly what I'm saying, and that's my point. For being such a mediocre show, we have such hotheads and these big egos that we feel we need to protect. I think that's the root of everything that went wrong. With a bunch of sociopaths running around, no wonder Daniel felt comfortable killing people.
Maybe if just somebody respected me.
Daniel.
It's all our own collective fault. It's not all on you.
No, I am the victim here.
Daniel, get over yourself and realize you weren't that good of a writer in the first place.
You're right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for all of it.
Dan, why don't you just turn off the shaky BS so we can all hold hands and talk this out or whatever we do?
I don't think I can.
We'll try harder.
What do you think I'm doing? It's not working.
We have to get out of here.
Alex is right. You do have to get out of here. Look. Just walk through there and you'll be safe.
How can we be sure we'll be safe if you're coming too, Daniel?
I'm staying behind. I made this ship. I'll sink with it.
Daniel, can't you use your meta powers to save yourself?
No. I'm gonna let this reality collapse, and my powers are gonna die with me.
Are you sure about this?
Yes. Now go. Follow Kaylee.
Take care.
I'll try.
I just got off the phone with Thomas. He got that directing gig up in New York. Says the best decision he's ever made.
Nice. I was on the phone with Alex earlier.
Oh, how's she liking it being a big-time showrunner in LA?
She's loving it.
Rolling!
Aw, you miss her at all?
It'll be okay. Besides, you're EP now. You're gonna be plenty busy.
Also, are you gonna start talking now that new people are showing up?
No.
Alrighty then.
So, I've been thinking DTF's never really done an episode that feels... Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. I do, I know what
Like
you're saying.
we felt this, we felt that, but not, you know?
We need a musical.
That's it. All right. I know we can't license anything because we can't afford that.
Sure.
But hey, who can write music here? You got a beat? We got a beat? Hey. DTF, that's a place I love. DTF, let's take a journey through cinema. DTF, bring it on home to me. DTF,
That's the show for you and me.